Yo, what's up? KMZX18 Sports here. And yeah, man, we're back with another video. And this time it is Arsenal versus Liverpool video. And well, it's gonna be Arsenal versus Liverpool review and player ratings. And yeah, man, uh I watched all of this game actually, and oh boy, my heart is finally, back on track. But yeah, man. Arsenal tied with Liverpool 2-2. Arsenal had a two-goal lead, but unfortunately they couldn't maintain that lead. And Liverpool, honestly, guys, Liverpool dominated. I don't know what it is with Anfield, man. Arsenal just cannot seem to win in Anfield, man. Uh 2012 was the last time Arsenal beat Liverpool in Anfield. I was still in high school. That tells you how long that's been. Holy shit. Or actually, this will let you know how long he's been. Arteta was our starting midfielder. He's our coach slash manager. Oh boy, let's get into it. But yeah, man, Arsenal started off brightly. The first 30 minutes was just all Arsenal, man. And kind of to be expected as Arsenal always love to blitz teams early. And then once they get the goal leads, they kind of like stay back and let the game flow. Unfortunately, that kind of bit Arsenal in the ass today because Liverpool, man, even the form they're in, they just dominated, man. After the 30-minute mark, it was all Liverpool. And this shows. Guys, look at the possession. Arsenal usually are pretty good possession. No. Liverpool had 59 possession to Arsenal's 41. And honestly, that felt, well, maybe in the second. The second, I felt like maybe 70-30. And also, look at the shots. Liverpool had 21 shots to 6 on target, while Arsenal had 9 shots, only 5 on target. And now, to Arsenal's credit, they made them count, but at the same time, they were lucky today, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, they were very, very lucky. Had Liverpool made their shots, honestly, they should. If I'm being totally non-biased, Liverpool should have won 5-2. But we're gonna get into player ratings, and honestly, most of that is thanks to Aaron Ramsdale. But I'm gonna save the players until I do the ratings. But yeah, man, it was just crazy. It was honestly the first time Arsenal were totally dominated like that. Maybe since Premier League wise, even the Man City game, it wasn't that bad. I mean, honestly, Man City just took their chances and scored. But it wasn't. It was very close. This one wasn't close. Honestly, Arsenal were pretty lucky to even drew 2-2, if I'm being honest. But no, I'm trying to think. I think the last time Arsenal were like, I've seen Arsenal that vulnerable, that bad. Maybe it was the Man City game, but before that, I want to say it was the Manchester United game. Maybe the first one, the one at their home. But yeah, it was crazy. As the game went on, I was getting more and more nervous. I even when Arsenal scored their second goal with the Gabriel Jesus header, I was like, I need one more, and we're good. Unfortunately, we never got that one. The closest we Arsenal ever came to scoring a third was, I think, I believe it was Gabriel's header, it was a corner, and or CB Gabriel, he had it, and he had it towards Allison. Uh, I'm still thinking about it, but god damn it, if he just had it any other direction, but yeah, man, it was just like the wheels fell off, and honestly, it was a missed opportunity as well for Arsenal. But even with the domination that Liverpool did in the second half, they Arsenal still had a chance to make this a to like salvage 3 points. But unfortunately, as and I kid you not, guys, as soon as I saw Roberto Firmino get in or subbed in, I'm like, I knew, I knew immediately. I was like, why do I have a feeling he's gonna score? And not even 3 minutes later, he fucking scores. Thank God he's leaving Liverpool this season. I can't stand that dude. He always fucking scores against Arsenal. As soon as finally Diego Jota finally scored scores against Arsenal, I'm like, oh, this guy. I mean, Salah still scored, but honestly, he should have scored more. But Jota's finally stopped scoring against Arsenal, so that's good. Firmino's leaving, so hopefully maybe next season will be good. Oh god, fucking damn it! But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal were left off the hook after this game because, like I said, Liverpool should have won, but it is what it is. Arsenal salvaged a point. Anfield is always like a freaking graveyard for Arsenal, so honestly, even getting a point, I'll take at this point. The only problem is, I would rather. Oh man, I'd rather it be 8 points instead of 6. But you know, I'm gonna get more towards points at the end of the video. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It was like I said, missed opportunity. Oh well. But yeah, man. Let's go to the player ratings. I've been rambling now. So okay, let's start off with our man of the match. Actually, Aaron Ramsdale. Holy shit, this man saved Arsenal. He couldn't really do nothing with the 2 goals. Honestly, it was tap-ins at this point, and it's really like he wasn't at fault for neither. But oh man, if it wasn't for the save the Ramsdale got towards the end, this should have been 5-0. I mean 5-0, 5-2. But yeah, man, I'm just like he was honestly him, and he is my man of the match. But if I have to pull out all the players from this game who can leave the heads how high, is him, Martinelli, and Jesus. Those 3 players are the only ones that you can put your head up high. But I'll talk more about those later. But as for Ramsey, yeah, he made some crucial saves, especially the one with the goal line, which I couldn't believe he saved that. I thought it went in, honestly. But yeah, man, that 25 million plus add-ons is looking like a bargain. And even though I'm not an England fan, he should be England's number one. There's no disrespect to Pickford. I feel like he's also a bit of an underrated keeper because due to what's going on with Everton. But I just feel like Ramsdale's a better keeper than him, man. But yeah, as a score, I'm gonna actually know what for the saves he made alone and toward the end, I'm gonna give him an 8. Yes, it's a bit high because he conceded 2, but trust me, guys, if it wasn't for him, Arsenal would have lost this game. I'm being serious. Arsenal would have lost. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give him an 8, my man of the match. Ben White. Ben White, I thought he had a good game. He was going forward. He was linking up with Saka pretty well. Defensive wise, I thought he was pretty decent actually. But in the second half, you can just tell that he was just running for his life, especially after he got booked. So he couldn't really be as physical after he got the yellow. But even with that, man, I thought he overall I thought he had a good game. Honestly, and honestly, compared to the back line, I feel like he's one of the more standout performers in this game. So for Ben White, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. He got forward well. He tracked back. He can't really do much after he got the yellow card, but I thought he even with that, I thought he held out strong. Rob Holding. Holy shit, Rob Holding. Where do I start with you? Now, on one hand, I thought he was okay. Like whenever he's like flirting with danger, he just either intercept the pass or Liverpool's pass, or just kick it out of bounds or out of play, so that everybody can regroup. I feel like he knows his limitations, but to his credit, he is actually pretty good in the air. So I'll give Rob Holding credit for that one. If he try to go over Rob Holding's like through the air or aerially, good luck. You might as well have to just pass by him. That's well, unfortunately for him, that's what they started doing. He and also he really got left off the hook as well because yes, the penalty was solved, but let's be real, they're gonna call it anyway, even if it was for Arsenal. Even if they would have called it for Arsenal, it would still be solved. But yeah, man, he got lucky that Salah missed a penalty, but besides that, man, this whole game was just weird for him. It was just weird. You can tell Arsenal really missed Saliba, but at the same time, it's just like, would Saliba would have done any different today? I don't know. But as for Rob Holding, I'm gonna give him because he did held out for so long before they got that second equalizer, and he wasn't really at fault with the second goal, but you know what? I'm gonna give him a 6. I feel like whenever he was like defending when he was okay, his passing was decent. It was just like he was under fire a lot. But yeah, man. But I'm gonna give Rob Holding a 6. Gary Magalhaes, I'm also gonna give him a 6. Like for the most part, he handled Salah well, but he was at fault for the first goal. He was in the right position against Salah, and during the second half, he was under fire. And to his credit, he did stop stop most of the attack, and he did intercept quite a bit as well actually today. So I do have to give him credit for that. But overall, yeah, man, it's just seeing him run for his life, tracking back because Liverpool just freaking dominated that whole second half. And to his credit, he held out strong even after the first goal. He held out strong enough. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. Zinchenko, yeah, it was not his best game to be honest. Like he was influential during the first 30 as Arsenal would dominate the first 30 minutes. But after that, man, he just could not get a pass to save his life. Defending, he was okay, but although he was really at fault for the second goal because he Trent Alexander-Arnold like freaking turns Zinchenko around and he crossed it in and Firmino's finished it. But yeah, it was not his best game. Honestly, he was the weak link to the back line. It was not a good day in the office for Zinchenko, honestly. And because of that goal, because how Trent really turned him around, that was pretty bad. I'm gonna give him a 5 because you can tell like he tried, man, but it's just like he tried, but it just it was not a good day in the office. So yeah, I'm gonna give Zinchenko a 5. Odegaard, lively during the first 30 minutes, but after that he was basically playing defense. And it's kind of sus because you can tell that he legit tried to, make that pass, make that he tracking back or trying to make space for himself or others, but after that 30-minute mark, everybody was just running back. overall, yeah, man, just the midfield were completely dominated by Liverpool's midfield as well, which is kind of crazy because usually our midfield is strong against almost anybody. Just I gotta give credit to Jones, Fabinho, and Henderson, man. They really came to play, man. And also before I begin, shout out to Kanate, man. He had a great game. Like that motherfucker kept on freaking pissing me off due to how well he was playing. So shout out to you, bro. But fuck you. But yeah, man. Back to Odegaard. Yeah, I'm gonna give Odegaard a 5. I, he tried, but there was no stopping the freaking slaughter. I'll get to talk about it in a minute. Same with Xhaka. Xhaka, man, he freaking like I said, started off bright, but as soon as he poked the freaking bear, not only at Trent Alexander-Arnold and freaking all of Anfield, they took like Michael Jordan. They took it personally. Like, bro, and because of that, as soon as he poked the bear, guess what fucking happened? Liverpool scores, and they didn't look back. Oh boy, but yeah, Xhaka, yeah. Again, tried, started off great, but the domination that Liverpool put in the second half, the dude was like running for his life on defense, tracking back. He barely got 4. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give him a 5. Thomas Partey, oh wow, he wears number 5, so that's exactly what he's gonna get, a 5. Because usually when what Partey's good at is stopping the attack from the other team and also making that crucial pass forward. I didn't see that this game. Like some of his passes were wayward. I mean, to his credit, he did intercept a lot of balls, or he did intercept much, but he just couldn't get forward. Like he was legit like stuck over here. He couldn't get past the midfield, man, which is so strange, man. This game was so weird. It felt like last year's team, honestly. But yeah, I'm just gonna give Thomas Partey a 5. It wasn't his best performance. Actually, I think this whole midfield just yeah, yeah. Gabriel Martinelli, he scored and got an assist. What else can you say? He loves playing against Trent Alexander-Arnold. No disrespect to Trent Alexander-Arnold, man. Very good player, great offensive player, shit defensive player. Because every single time Martinelli faces Trent, it feels like a freaking slaughter. Like Trent, every time he plays Martinelli, I'm like, God damn it, man, do I have to fucking face this dude again? But to Martinelli, yeah, he scored. He got an assist. He was actually a consistent threat throughout, but you can tell his influence waned toward the second half. Although you still see sparks here and there, but as soon as Liverpool controlled the game, it was just he was basically playing counterattack, and he tried, but I guess it was not meant to be. But overall, though, I'm gonna give him a 7. He played a very good game today. Gabriel Jesus, he scored he scored again. He scored a header. He was lively. The first half he was great. Second half it kind of waned a bit because Liverpool controlled the game. But even with that, he was a consistent threat. He was a pass to all, not only the Liverpool midfield but entire defense. And honestly, he should have stayed. I'm gonna get more on Arteta later. In my opinion, he should have stayed. If he was gonna take out anybody, I would rather him take out Saka for oh man, Trossard. Sorry, I just like bro, I just got a brain for it there. But overall, though, yeah, I thought he had a very good game. It just unfortunately got subbed off in the wrong time. I feel like, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna give him a 7 as well. As for Bukayo Saka, he was a threat, but as soon as the second half came in, he just couldn't really be as influential as he was. Like, don't get me wrong, if it wasn't for Allison being a sweeper keeper, he would have scored a few goals, honestly. But overall, I'm gonna give Saka a 6. He got forward well. He tracked back to an extent, although admittedly he was struggling defending wise, but honestly that's the whole team. So yeah, overall I'm gonna give him a 6. As for the sub, Tierney, I truly believe he should have came in a lot sooner. Especially like maybe like he should have came in like around the 60 minute because featuring that Arsenal were playing mainly defense. Tierney should have came in for Zinchenko just for like more better defensive cover. The fact that he came in so fucking late kind of pisses me off a bit. Like, come on, man. We all know Tierney is a better defender. The only reason why Zinchenko starts over him is because he can go in the midfield and dominate the midfield, while also can cover the back to an extent. But like I said, if you want to go, all defensive, you should Tierney should have came in a lot sooner. But yeah, man, like he came in so late, I can't really give him a rating. So it's like a not rated one, I'm gonna give you just a standard 5. But it's not like a 5. He was bad, but it's more like he was only there for like what 5 minutes. Yeah. Uh I get to Jacob Kirio real quick, but Leandro Trossard, he tried, but like I said, once Liverpool maintained that dominance, it was just he couldn't really do much. I kind of wish he came in maybe a bit sooner, but like I said, man, there was really nothing they could have done, man. Unfortunately. But as for Leandro, even though he did came in, I thought he was lively though. He did cause issues for the Liverpool back line, so I'm gonna give him a 6. And now Jacob Kiwior. Oh boy, Jacob Kiwior came in, and then Mikel wanted a 3 at the back or 5 at the back, so that we won't concede. Well, guess what happened? We conceded anyway. Yeah, that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. Honestly, his job was not to let Liverpool concede. And I know it wasn't his fault that Liverpool scored, but uh, yeah, it was just not. It was like I rarely saw him, so that tells you a lot. But yeah, I'm just gonna give him. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna give him a 5. I mean, like, 'cause honestly, he was barely there, but unfortunately, it was too little, too late. Actually, no. Unfortunately, they scored anyway, even though they went three CBs and 5 at the back. But yeah, it is what it is. As for Mikel Arteta himself, I'm actually gonna give him a 5, and here's why. Now, this lineup I expected, so I'm not pissed off about the lineup. I'm just pissed off at the substitutions. Like, first, you took out Jesus, who was actually having a game. Him and Martinelli were the one who was getting constant threats whenever they could into the Liverpool's back line, even in the second half. And you take him out. Honestly, he should have took out Saka. So like that, because Trossard he can even though right wing is not his best position, but he can still like move around with Jesus or Martinelli if you want to be in the right wing as well. It's just like damn man, because they were consistent threats. I disagree. I know it's like trying to manage Jesus. Look, he's healthy. He's back. Just let him play a full night. You never know. You never fucking know. But it's just like I did not agree with taking out Jesus. And also I mean yeah he made the substitution for Kieran Tierney for Zinchenko, but he should have made that like around the hour mark because like I said like Tierney's better defender than Zinchenko. If you want to go all defensive, then yes, this is where Tierney thrives. I don't know. I don't know why he waited so late to bring him in. Like he brought him in just before the goal, and I'm like, oh no, actually no, he brought him in just after the goal. So the second goal, it's Liverpool's second goal. So yeah, man, I just did not like that decision. Like you waited that late to freaking bring in Tierney, who is, like I said, better defender than Zinchenko. Ah man, just and also lastly, another thing. You took out Odegaard for Jakub Kiwior for, oh well, you want to play three at the back, to not let Liverpool score. Well, guess what? They still scored anyway, so there goes that substitution. Honestly, I would have honestly put in you know what? I would put Partey. If you really want to go all defensive, why don't you just put like go to a 4-2-3-1, put Partey as a CD and put uh Jorginho, yeah, Jorginho in the middle alongside Partey if you want to go all defensive. That I did not understand, but you know what, man? It is what it is. It's just like I'm not the manager, so I can't really say nothing. But overall, I'm gonna give Mikel Arteta, you know what, a 4 because he made a few mistakes here, especially as soon as Liverpool started dominating. It's like, all right, you know what? I just put Tierney in and play defense, and hopefully we hold them out. But that didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, man. And now because of this, Arsenal is now 6 points ahead of Manchester City. But keep in mind, Man City has a game in hand, so that could easily go to 3. And unfortunately, if Arsenal now, they can't screw up now because let's look at fixtures real quick. All right, these are Arsenal's remaining fixtures until the end of the season. West Ham, which I feel like Arsenal could win. Southampton, I think Arsenal can win. Man, this game is pivotal right here. April 26th, Manchester City. That game right there is very pivotal because I don't see Man City dropping any more points. I would take a draw against Man City. At least we'll both get points and it'll still be +3. But after that, they have Chelsea, which I feel like they can beat Chelsea. And the only other team after that can cause Arsenal problems is Newcastle. Because now I feel like Newcastle's back in form. So yes, Arsenal is in deep water at the moment, man. They can't lose any games. Honestly, they have to either win everything. If they beat Man City, man, I'll be happy as fuck. Like, bro, I'll be so happy. But now they really they can't screw up now. They cannot drop any more points. They really got to win every game, I feel like. Or they got either that or pray to the Lord that Man City start dropping points as well. But I just don't see it, man. The only way Arsenal win the league is they win every game and they drew with City. And they'll still win it. If they win every game and drew with Man City, they'll still be like 3 points ahead, and there's really nothing Man City could do. But yeah, man, this is crunch time now. We only have 8 games left. That 8 point lead is now down to 6. But yeah, man. And remember, like I said, Man City has a game in hand. So yeah, this is crunch time, man. But you know what? This will tell me a lot. If Arsenal do what they do and they say they win out, it'll let me know that this Arsenal team is for real, and we're gonna see if they can build from this for next season. But yeah, man. But yeah, let the, uh, let the best League team win. But yeah, man, that'd be it for me. I'm sorry this is long, but this game, like this Arsenal versus Liverpool, is always a freaking no biting, hair pulling type of game. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all next time, man. And don't worry, I still have the Miami Heat video coming up. It's actually gonna be right after this video. So yeah, man, keep on the lookout for that. So yeah, I'll catch you later, guys, and peace.